Hey everyone, welcome back. BlueRiser here. So we have a new episode of Appcast, and this one's going to be kind of a more opinionated piece, not really going over the game, because Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle has a huge community. So I'm not going to really talk about it. I assume most people who know about the game already watch a YouTuber who watches it. I watch Rhyme Style. That's kind of it though. But let's just look at its app page real quick. So a new legacy of Dragon Ball Z begins, and then 100 million global downloads reached. That's quite crazy. Even though it lists right here, there's only 10 million, but 100 million people have downloaded this game. That's absolutely bonkers. I can't believe it. So yeah, here we have million global reach. Get ready for the earth-shattering action. Defeat the powerful enemies and claim the title of the strongest. We'll talk about the gameplay and everything else here. An adventure of a distorted dimension, whatever. I have to say, people who are playing this game are playing it for the story. That's for sure. And then, let's see. Explore the world of Dragon Ball. Face off against formidable adversaries from the anime series. Basic stuff about, like, anime smartphone games. The good old, oh, if your favorite characters are... Or any kind of smartphone game or free-to-play game that's based off a franchise already. Like, this stuff is kind of inconsequential. I wish it was more engaging with, like, Trunks and the Xeno stuff, but it really isn't. And I mean, I can talk about story stuff here since I'm not going to bring it up in the game really. Let's just go down here. It has a lot of negative ratings, but only because it's so. There's been a lot of people who downloaded it with almost 1 million ratings. That's pretty good. Can you please make your app capable of being moved to the SD card? 1.8 gigs sucks. Yeah, I would agree. When I was doing my Summon Fest video, I was on the verge of dropping this game and putting it on back burner. Like, I was just gonna transfer my data and wait for the day where I transferred it over to like a new phone or something else when I had a bigger SD card. Really a new phone, but I think we spent a lot of time on this already, so we're gonna just get into the real game. Okay, so here we are, we're in the real game now. This is what I got from the last summoning video. I spent 130 stones and I got the merge Zamasu. So merge fusion Zamasu, whatever. I really don't think it matters too much. But here we have him. So we're just gonna jump into the quest real quick and just show off some of the gameplay, because I feel we should just do that first. That way it's easier for me just to talk over it. And then we have our friends over here. I think by this point in time, you guys, I've done enough of these for you guys to know, hey, this is how these kind of games work. It's the most basic of basic smartphone, like, rules. You have friend cards or friend allies, whatever, and they join you in battle. Okay, so this is the map. It's kind of like an old Budokai game. I don't remember which one though. But you have these little numbers. They're randomly generated. You can pick a spot. You go to it, right? So you climb up there. Let's hope it's something good. Okay, it's an item. And then let's move forward, I guess, by 2. Grab that Zenny. So you see there's an enemy. That enemy has a little stop sign to him. That means you can't pass him unless you kill him. You see quite a few. There's another with a stop sign. Another with a stop sign. There's stops all over the place. So in the end, it's kind of inconsequential. You'll have to go past them anyway. But I just want to avoid this guy because I hate fighting meaningless battles. And let's keep moving. Yeah, okay. So then you can get key for your characters. That will come in handy when we do battles in a second. Let's just look through the map real quick. Okay, cool. We're going to go this way. This way to the side. That way we can grab some more key. As far as this map idea goes, it's do I like it? Not that much. I think the gameplay is the hugest draw from this game, like negative draw, because it's not super engaging. I can't say I have enormous fun playing the game. Summoning is really where it's at, and I think everyone who's played this game knows that summoning is really where it's at. I'm not like ripping on anyone who enjoys the gameplay. You can enjoy it. I'm just saying it's not for me. Alright, so now we're into a battle with some scrubs. Alright, and then this is where your skills kind of activate. So she just changed those rainbows into purple. And basic color wheel. If you see the color wheel there, I'm just gonna, they stole it from Pokemon. Every smartphone game does it. Green beats blue, blue beats red, but in this case, red beats yellow, and it whatever. You guys should know, if you play enough games, you know how this works. So it's nothing new, right? And then when it comes to this, it's just bubbles. That's it. Uh, that's all you can really say about it. It's not even. Well, I guess you can call it kind of puzzle, but it's matching colors. Remove geofences, whatever. But yeah, sorry, I was yawning. It's late. Where was I? Oh yeah, so yeah, bubbles. That's about it. I'm pretty sure there's like better ways of syncing the bubbles up and like getting a good combination, and like good line going. But for the most part, I don't really do that too much. And late, I didn't play this game for a long time. So you have that too. Let me just be transparent and tell you, I haven't played in a long time. So when I first played, I thought, hey, this bubble kind of thing is kind of cool. But then coming back later and thinking about it, the gameplay just isn't that engaging. And when you really want to finish a map quickly, you're not going to, because these little cut-ins take a while. You can skip them, of course. You can tap the screen and skip them, but even then, you still have quite some time to just sit there. And let's just grab this. So right now we're going to see a special attack. So one of the cooler things I would say in this game, just do this one, just because whatever. So okay, watch this. If it loads. So yeah, that was one of the cooler attacks that you have, and when you fill their little key meter up, you get it. But like, the gameplay is simple. I don't have to sit here and explain it to anyone for you to understand it. You'll pick it up naturally. That, if anything, I have to give this game, the gameplay is simple enough. No one really has to try that hard. But because it's simple, battles can become tedious, and you're going to sit in battles that you really want to just wrap up quickly. Even if your character steamroll the other teams, you're still gonna sit here and fight for a bit. Yeah, watch the animation. You can't skip the animation completely. You can speed it up to ×2, and I recommend anyone who's playing to speed it up to ×2, because you don't want to sit there. And right now it sounds like I'm being like super hard on the game, and that it now just like dawned to me. Oh, it sounds like I'm just ragging on the game. I really liked it when I first downloaded it. That's for sure. But just like any other gacha kind of game, the appeal wears out when you don't summon them as much, and when you hit those walls of, oh, I gotta grind a lot to get like further. But I mean, my last pull was pretty decent. I shouldn't even say decent. It was great. But even then, say you're not lucky and you just don't get anything, right? You're not gonna probably play as much anymore. And that's what happened to me. I just wasn't really getting anything out of it, especially from the summoning. So I just stopped playing. And that's how it is. I heard JP side is way more generous with their summon rates, but still, gacha is gacha. Next. So we're gonna finish this map up, and then we're just kind of going to kind of look through the UI and stuff like that, because I think that's it, and I'll just talk about the rest of my opinions on the game. And after that, I just kind of want to, well, I can't hear from you directly right now, but I would like to hear from you guys in the comments what you think about the game and everything else. I know I'll maybe play it sooner, like later, or do another summon fest, because I see that's probably the only value I have in this game, summoning. Let's do this one. Like, I'm pretty sure if I thought about it, like if I say I'm gonna hit this blue one and bring down the color, and keep bringing them down to set up for a really good special attack, it could happen. But at the same time, it's like, well, I'm just gonna, like that right there, I can just do that. It's yeah, I really don't know how to explain it. So not simple. It's, I don't want to say it doesn't matter. It's just you know, you'll tire yourself out by doing it. You know, if you're not like a person who plays this every day, I don't think it's going to be really fun for you to match it up like that. All right, so we're gonna move on. We're almost done here, and I should mention before I wrap up this map. The enemies in the map are pretty boring. Lots of it is just the Ginyu Force and generic enemies. Like, very rarely will you fight, like, Frieza, Cell, Majin Buu, or any of, like, the more titular characters out there. Like, I would say more interesting, too. Like, next. I feel that's where they could have, done a little better. You know, they don't have to be super strong or anything. They just have to be there. Like, oh, this is a Frieza. Great, I get to fight a Frieza or something. Because when you play games like Xenoverse and stuff like that, you don't want to keep fighting like grunts all the time. You want to fight something cool, like Janemba or like as I said earlier, Frieza. I notice I'm saying like a lot in this video, and I'm trying not to. It just now dawned on me. I'm like looking. See, I said right there. It's getting to me now. Like, I said it again. It's weird speaking. Alright, and I don't think that ends it. We'll see in a second. Oh, yeah, it does end it. Cool. Let's go to the side, because I value awakening materials way more than I do training materials. Because they'll give you a lot of training materials. The game itself. Bandai Namco. Bandy. Alright, cool. And we'll wrap that up. So two maps, I think that's pretty standard to show you gameplay. There's nothing else really to it. If this would finish up the mode. There we go, cool. Grab our stuff. Our Dragon Stones. I do have to praise it. There are a lot of Dragon Stones again in this game. You can get a lot of resources. Like, hard... Oh, we're already full. Whatever. Hard and then Z hard. You know, the difficulties don't vary that much. So you can finish them with probably the same team you started it with. Anyway, let's look around a bit. The World Tournament isn't open. Watch someone else's video about it. I'm pretty sure they explained it pretty well. I'm not gonna literally wait until it comes open. At least from the recording of this video. This is June 4th or so. It's coming out June 5th. But yeah, let's go over here. We have Shenron. So you can get Dragon Balls from, but you can gain a wish. I forgot what the wishes are. You have your friends here. As I said before, this isn't really like an overview. It's just kind of my opinions and me just looking through the thing. So all your friends are here. You can check them out. I have quite a few, but I'm pretty sure most of them haven't logged in a long time. I just keep them around because they have good units. Something that kind of bothers me, if you look down here, you see these little banners, right? There's a lot of them. This game has a lot of banners, and it's because there's so many events going on at one time. You kind of get lost in it. But you also have these regular stuff that's always available. We really don't need that information put up here. This should be valuable. Sorry about that. This should be valuable information put down here. Just valuable. Like, okay, the Facebook fan page, yeah, sure. Master Roshi lesson, yeah, sure. That can be there. But the like Epic Goku Showdown or the Training in the Clouds or this or the weekly, those really shouldn't be there. We move to gifts. If you get gifts, the game is pretty, like I said, pretty generous. They give you quite a bit of stuff. And then we have missions over here. You have all types of missions with all types of rewards. You can check that out yourself. You got dailies. You've got ones for limited events and stuff like that. So overall, the game gives you a lot of stuff. Even if it's not stones, you still get resources. And the resources come in fast enough for you not to really complain about it. We have my team. I know, it might look bad. My team cost is 54, so this does work on character cost. Somehow I made the exact team cost. I'm not sure how I did that. But here we have team cost, and so if you have a super strong character and you're playing from the very first time, like really early, like say you got this Zamasu here, the merged Zamasu, and you're first starting out, you're probably not going to be able to use him unless you want to like limit the team to not 6 people. And then whoever's your leader character, everyone gets the leader skill. So his is all types key plus and attack and defense 20% up. And you have multiple teams as obviously. And then you have training. I don't have anyone to train right now. There's nothing for me to use in training. But here's my inbox of characters. Any new character I get, I just kind of lock them in there. And since you can summon and then still get more characters, I'm not really worried about it. But yeah, here's all mine. We have Awakening. So I don't think I can awaken anyone. Yeah, I would have to do the events. Some of the awakenings you have to do the events. So you get the character and you need to finish the event and get the coins to upgrade the character. For any newer player, you're probably kind of SOL, so you might as well just kind of wait for a later event while you grind your characters up. But that pretty much ranks them up from SR to SSR to UR to LR. LR being the top tier. Training items, all your training items here. Obviously, if you choose a color that corresponds to the character, more experience. Awakening medals, support items. So this game, you can use items. I didn't use any items in my maps that I played because it was unnecessary. You got treasure, and then potential orbs. Okay, orbs. Yeah, let's talk about orbs. Okay, so when you have a UR character, you can unlock their potential, and then with unlocking their potential, you have this huge map where you can add these orbs to increase their stats. And I like how the game puts it themselves to make the character more unique. So if you want to increase such as your attack, your health, your defense, and the character just has like a lower base attack than your other characters, you can increase that and compensate them for that kind of stuff, which is really nice. But you can only do it to UR characters. So if we go through here, I think this Goku, yeah, this Goku I was branching out quite a bit. And they have to reach like a certain special attack level for you to keep moving forward. So be in mind of that. So you do need dupes. You do need dupes to get some of these characters. And I think that's the only drawback behind it. If you don't have the dupes of the characters, you're kind of, again, you're shit out of luck. Dokkan Awakening is just kind of a list of who awakens to what. And then you can reverse characters to their pre-Dokkan Awakened status. We have free summonings, friend summonings. Always, like I said, it's very welcomed. You can get actually some good characters. I wouldn't say good, but you can get these LR androids. Of course, you have to Dokkan Awaken them, but you have the chance to get them in a free summon, which I have to applaud the game for. It's amazing. It's an amazing little thing they've added. This game also has discounts. Discounts quite a few times actually. When I'm playing the game, when I used to play the game a lot, there were discounts like every so often. So it's nice to see a gacha game with discounts. And the pricing is 99 cents to $45. So $1 to $45, which is pretty decent. There's no $100 option, which is nice because you see all these types of smartphone games with $100 microtransaction. It's kind of redundant. $100 is nowhere near small. But this has $45. It's nice. 91 stones. Right now it's on sale for 33. So decent. It's decent. So yeah, and that's really it when it comes to Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. I still don't know if I'm gonna put the game down. I'm gonna play it a little bit more, maybe for a week or so. See what really happens in the game. But other than that, I'm probably just gonna be taking a little bit of a break from Dokkan Battle. It's not like I really played it on the channel anyway, but personally, I'll be taking a break. And since we're at the end, let's just wrap it up with a final summon. Maybe we'll get drunk. Maybe we'll luck out. Normally, I luck out when I say, hey, I want to just YOLO summon. Doesn't look like it. But whatever. It's fine. It's been I don't know how long the show's been. I thought it was going to go 3 for a second. What is that? Oh, it's Zanya. I was like, what the heck is that? I couldn't recognize her head. Alright, yep, that's it. So, Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle, not much else to say about it. I think, just to wrap it up, what are the pros about the game? Summoning. Summoning is the pros. The character art definitely are pros. The amount of events that this game has and the rewards are also pros. But the cons, I feel for higher level events and stuff like that, you really gotta grind. You really gotta put a lot into summoning. So this game is a grind fest for sure. It's an absolute grind fest. I don't know how friendly that is to newcomers. Because once you start this game, you really don't have a lot. You can summon a bit, but even then, the game is quite a grind fest. And that could scare away some players. The gameplay also is kind of a con. It's not as engaging after a while. It gets boring after a while. Battles just take a bit too long to finish. Especially maps. Like, if this was just like stage by stage battles, like Valkyrie Connect? Yeah, like Valkyrie Connect, I think that would work way better. But then again, how would they implement that in a Dragon Ball Z game? I don't really know, and that's not really my place to think about it right now. But I feel the map thing is just kind of tedious when you really want to get down to just like clearing a map. But yeah, this has been the Appcast for Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. It's more of an opinionated piece. I really didn't go over well, I went over most of it, but it's kind of just a general overview and then my opinions on the game. And of course, don't let my opinion sway whatever you think about the game. I want to really know how you feel about the Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. The community for this game is absolutely huge. I look at Rhyme Style, and he has tons of subscribers. I'm not jealous or anything. He has tons of subscribers and stuff like that, and lots of people joining in this game. The Reddit's pretty active, and it's just nice to see. It's nice to see this game has a big community. That means more people are supporting this game, and that's all around a good thing. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time. This has been BlueRiser. Peace out.